Lily loved the moon. It was big and bright. It shone down on her little bed. Every night she would look out her window. She would stare at its glowing face. She dreamed of going there one day. She wanted to bounce on its surface. What a wonderful, splendid dream it was for her. She thought it was the best dream a girl could have. The moon seemed to smile just for Lily. It winked a silvery, secret wink. Lily felt it was her special, quiet friend. She told it all her hopes and her wishes. She whispered her tiny, important secrets to it. She promised the moon, "I will visit you. I really will, one day." It was a very serious promise indeed. She crossed her heart when she said it. In her magical nighttime dreams she floated. Up, up, up she would gently go, past the sleepy birds tucked in their nests, past the highest, fluffiest cotton wool clouds. The stars twinkled like tiny scattered diamonds. The moon grew bigger and bigger and bigger still. It was a magnificent, breathtaking sight to behold. It filled her whole window with its light. She imagined landing softly on its dusty surface. It would feel like the softest, finest flower under her feet. She would plant a little flag there, a flag with a cheerful picture of her cat, Mittens. The moon was so quiet and so still. It was wonderfully peaceful, a silent world. It was her very own happy place. She could not wait to explore it all. So Lily decided she must build a spaceship, a proper one, just for her and her dreams. She found old, sturdy cardboard boxes in the shed. She collected shiny, colourful bottle tops from the kitchen. She gathered long bits of string and old, clanky tin cans. It was going to be a truly splendid spaceship, she thought. She worked on it every single afternoon after school. Her older brother, Tom, saw her efforts and laughed. "You can't go to the moon in that old thing," he snorted loudly. "It's just a big pile of useless rubbish, Lily." His unkind words were like little sharp pricks. But Lily tried very hard not to listen to him. She knew her spaceship was special. She just needed more important bits to make it fly. She tried to make strong wings from old forgotten umbrellas, but they flopped and drooped sadly downwards. She tried to make a powerful engine from a shiny biscuit tin, but it just rattled and clanked with a disappointing sound. Sometimes she felt a bit wobbly and unsure. Going to the moon was very hard work indeed, she realized. It was much harder than she first thought. One blustery afternoon, a big gust of wind blew hard. It scattered all her precious spaceship parts far and wide. All across the green garden they flew, tumbling and turning. Lily sat down on the grass with a sudden thump. Tears welled up in her bright blue eyes. Maybe Tom was right after all. Maybe it really was impossible to reach the moon. That very night, as Lily sniffled quietly in her bed, she heard a tiny sound. A little curious squeak from under her bed. It was a mouse, but not just any ordinary mouse. This mouse wore tiny, round spectacles on its nose, and it carried a tiny, neatly rolled-up map in its paws. This was most unusual and quite surprising. Lily blinked her eyes in disbelief at the sight. Now don't you cry, little one," squeaked the mouse gently. His name, he announced, was Professor Squeakerton. "Building moon rockets is certainly tricky business, my dear. But it is not impossible. Oh no, not at all." He carefully unrolled his mysterious map. It showed swirling patterns and many glowing dots. It was a map to real moon magic, he explained with a twitch of his whiskers. Soon other new friends appeared as if by magic. A wise old owl named Hootington perched on her windowsill. He knew all about stardust and shimmering moonbeams. Then, a whole family of friendly fireflies arrived in a group. They offered to light her path with their twinkly bottoms. They would be her very own guiding stars, they buzzed. What marvelous, unexpected helpers they were to have. Professor Squeakerton showed Lily how to find special moon petals. They glowed with a soft, beautiful silvery light. Hootington taught her the secret quiet song of the night sky. The busy fireflies gathered precious moon dew in tiny acorn cups. Lily's hope began to sparkle once more like a newly lit candle. Much brighter than it had been before, filling her with new energy. With her wonderful new friends, Lily rebuilt her spaceship. The magical moon petals made it shimmer and shine brightly. The collected stardust made it surprisingly strong and sturdy. The precious moon dew made it feel light and ready to float. It was no longer just a pile of old boxes. It was a magnificent, dreamlike moon machine. Truly splendid and ready for adventure, it looked almost alive. Professor Squeakerton, with his tiny spectacles, checked all the buttons. Hootington, the wise owl, gave a slow, knowing nod. The little fireflies buzzed with happy, twinkly excitement all around. Lily carefully climbed inside her amazing creation. Her heart beat like a tiny, fast drum against her ribs. She was a little bit scared, but mostly she was terribly, wonderfully excited for what was next. She took a deep breath and sang the secret song of the night sky. The spaceship hummed a low, magical tune in response. It began to glow with an even brighter, silvery light. Then, with a gentle whoosh, it lifted off the ground. Gently at first, then faster and faster it climbed. Past the sleepy birds in their treetop nests, past the highest, fluffiest clouds, towards her smiling moon. And then, there she was at last, bouncing gently on the moon's surface. It was just like in her most wonderful dreams, soft and dusty and absolutely wonderful under her feet. She planted her little flag for Mittens the cat. The earth looked like a beautiful swirling blue marble far away. Lily giggled with pure joy. She had made it. Her moonlit dream had finally come true, all thanks to her friends.